Hello, I'm Karen Elgersma at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, celebrating the opening of their brand new pavilion. And you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, we meet a celebrity impersonator who can do 8 divas in an hour, and a class that gives families dealing with cancer support and hope. And Kim Rock's Biff Naked review. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island, a place that takes you to the most beautiful, the most exquisite, the greenest places really in the country, because in the middle of October we can celebrate fall very differently, because I don't even barely need a coat, the fall leaves are out, and I'm in one of the prettiest gardens on the island. We're here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, which of course the name has changed a little bit, but it's always that to me. It's now called the
Gardens at HCP.
But most of us grew up knowing it as the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific, and now there's another reason to come out here. Why? Because there's a brand new pavilion. Lisa, tell us about what's behind us.
Well, this is our new state-of-the-art Couvelier Pavilion. We officially opened it yesterday with the Lieutenant Governor here. She was present as our patron. And it's a dedication to Mel Couvelier he was an instigator in founding the gardens in 1979, and he's a well-known Victoria figurehead from his time in politics as well.
And this building absolutely complements this beautiful garden. It has that gorgeous West Coast flavor, open windows. It really is, it suits this place. Tell us a little bit about the vision behind the design.
So Christine Lintott was the architect behind it, and she embraced our culture from the very beginning, and she's been a pleasure to work with. It's all about sustainability and eco-viability. It has a green roof, which
of course it does.
is a must and a skill in itself. It has repurposed wood, repurposed tiles. These were donated to us from the Broadmead Shopping Centre, actually.
Really?
So we're very big on reusing natural, sustainable product.
What is this building going to be used for?
Well, it's 2,000 square feet of perfect event space for anything you can imagine. Weddings, meetings, retreats. So why don't you guys come inside and I'll show you what it looks like.
Sounds great. And as we go inside to get an official tour, because it just opened yesterday, we are going to meet a very fascinating woman who has the ability to do many different personalities. I'll let James Green explain. I wonder if Tracy Bell could do a version of the true diva, Karen Elgersma. I want you to try that next time you're in town, Tracy. We're here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific. It is really a gardener's garden, and now they have a brand new pavilion where there's going to be workshops and classes, weddings, fundraisers, all sorts of cool things. It's just a beautiful, beautiful building. Tell us some of the features as we look around inside. What is this room going to be used for?
Well, this room right now is still set up, as you can see from our opening event yesterday, where it easily accommodated 100 people sitting down while the Lieutenant Governor was speaking and other speeches were being made. It can accommodate 104 people in a banquet type setting, so round tables. We can accommodate up to 175 in a reception. And our community education package is thriving right now, and you can find all the information on our website, which is www.hcp.ca, and under the community education sector we have advanced pruning classes, we have flower arranging classes, we're getting into the Christmas season, so we're doing wreath making. Basically anything you can think of or want to do at this time of year, we're going to be offering it.
I took the wreath making class one year. It was so cool because they have all the greens and all the different clippings in boxes for you. So you can just go out and go, I'll have 2 of these and 3 of these. And I came home with a wreath that I made myself. It was so cool. One of the cool things about this building is the story behind it. For viewers who haven't heard the story, what was here before and what happened to it that we needed a brand new building?
So in 2011, we had a major fire that destroyed a heritage greenhouse that was on this exact land. So it's been 31 months since the fire to fruition, which in itself is a bit of a feat, on time and on budget to create such a magnificent building. But we couldn't have done it without our community partners and our sponsors and generous donors.
The other thing I have to encourage you to do is come out and see this new building. It's beautiful. As soon as you park, you will see the building and go, wow. But right now, at this time of year, it is so beautiful here. I'm telling you, fall has arrived here. The colors, amazing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, one of the things that I love about this garden too is what a soothing and healing place that it is. And as we know, when a family member is going through treatment for something like cancer, it affects every area of their life. It affects their finances, their work, their family life. But there is a workshop, a program that will help teach families on how to deal with going through cancer treatment. Sucheta Singh explains. Thank you for that very poignant story, Sucheta. We are here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific in Saanich, where they have a brand new pavilion. Now just imagine having a wedding here. The ceremony would be right here with the beautiful water and trees in the background. And then, once you say, I do, the bride and groom can get their photos done in the most beautiful spots all around the garden, and the guests can stroll through the garden to the new pavilion where the reception will be held. Your guests will just be in awe. It really is such a magical place to have a wedding. Now, we have to take a very quick break, but go nowhere, because when we come back, we are going to meet with the owner of Nourish, the restaurant that's here at the Horticultural Centre Pacific, about all the cool fall classes she's going to be teaching right here at the new pavilion, and Kim Rock's review of Biff Naked. Thank you, Kim Rock. Now, if you come out to the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific and you really listen, you will actually hear an orchestra of sounds. There's birds and frogs and crickets, and I'm telling you, the sounds of little bees working on the garden as well as real bees. And of course, one of my favorite sounds, the sounds of farm-to-table food cooking right at Nourish. Nourish is such a great place to experience that real farm-to-table food. You guys have such a great innovative menu, and as the owner, you have really spearheaded kind of a movement of creating all sorts of fun things like, you know, vegan carrot cake and cool recipe. Is it vegan? Yes. It is. I'm sorry, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about carrot cake ever since you fed it to me last time I was here. But you've created so many innovative things on your menu, and people want to know more. So now, Haley is teaching classes here at the new pavilion. Tell us about some of the classes you will be doing this fall.
Well, this fall, we're going to be doing them each season from now forth. This fall, tonight, we start with raw versus roasted. So just really diving into how to cook food so that it is healthy and quick and delicious, and have variety in your food, but not in your fridge. So, if that makes any sense.
I like that.
Yeah. So raw versus roasted is tonight. We're doing a fermentation creation class, which is kimchis and kombuchas, getting into the funky and crazy stuff. And we have a wonderful girl coming to help us out with that. She's very knowledgeable. Her name's Allie. And then we're doing a dressing. So it's another one that people ask a lot about, is how to increase nutrition rather than decrease nutrition when they're making food and salads. So getting into creamy stuff using nuts and seeds and all different kinds of fun ingredients.
That are also nourishing and delicious.
That's right.
That's what you do best.
That's right. And then close to Christmas, we're getting into desserts, because it's a scary time of the year. You know, we don't want to do it, but we have to eat dessert.
Oh yes, we do, Haley.
We do. So using fruits and vegetables in order to add a little nutrition into a gluttonous time of the year.
Haley and I are going to continue to talk about all the things that are going on here at the gardens in just a moment, but we have to take a very short break. But when we come back, James Green is going to show you how you can get a ball out of that, you know, when you're going golfing and sometimes the ball goes into that long, tall grass. Oh yeah, he's got the tricks on how to get it out. So stay with us. James Green, you really are getting better on the green. Good thing you have the right last name. We're here at the Horticultural Centre of the Pacific in beautiful Saanich. One of my favorite places to come and not only stroll around the gardens, but to have a cup of tea, because at Nourish you get the one-of-a-kind teacup.
Yes, it's true.
I love
They're
this.
so special.
They are so special. But you also get amazing food that's healthy, delicious, and very original recipes.
We are quite unique.
And you can come here and experience the food firsthand, and then find out a little bit about the programs that will be offered here at this beautiful new pavilion. That's right, Haley's going to be teaching you how to nourish yourself in a delicious way. Tell us about when Nourish is open if people want to come and have a bite to eat.
Yeah, we're doing fall hours now and winter hours actually. We're open during the week from 11 to 3 and on the weekends from 9 to 4. We do breakfast and lunch every day. And we are also doing, this is pretty exciting actually, we're doing catered meals again. So that's kind of how we started out, was with supplying working professionals with home-cooked meals, and now that the quieter season is here, we're able to do that again. So you can go online, we have platters and soups and salads. You can make up a package and take it home, or we can deliver it.
And what I love about it is that, you know, when you don't feel like cooking and then you order in and you feel guilty because it's not really home cooked, you're giving your family home cooked food. You just didn't do the cooking or the cleanup.
Sneaky.
I'm thinking it's good. If you haven't been out here to have a bite to eat at Nourish, it is such a special experience. It's a great place to come with a friend or your mom or a birthday or an out-of-towner, have a bite to eat, stroll the gardens.
Or a date.
Or a date. Maybe a coffee date, or better yet, a tea date. Thank you so much for having us out here, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or feedback, you know where to find us. Facebook, Twitter, you can email us. If you see us here at the gardens having a cup of tea, say hi. Thanks for watching.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network, Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co., Menswear and Accessories, hair services provided by Salon J,